Yan ba? Yung girl, tak sa tulong ko.
It will be better if the candidates.
Yeah.
Then they can actually take it with them.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
वीडियो भी निकल रहे हैं
tribe ki tham donga khasi jaintia garo aru gapan tribe rang donga aru gapan non tribal rang ba donga ya gammak rang na equitable opportunity ko create kana anchini founding leaders rang niam rang ko takang ha job reservation rang ko nang ha la angchi angona wata tinga mija junior divisional accountant na interview aga pani ko MPSC ni sa kola chigatam candidate rang ko pass khata kola chigatam post ko fill up kana unoni ajkrang sakatam sa आजकल साकत हमसान एंडी दे रिजर्वेशन आरा माय ओइन जक सार या रिजर्वेशन दे छिंगनाबा अनसिनाबा 40% दङ आछिमदे नगपा क्वेश्चन को खाया आंनि गवर्नमेंट रखमतंगो दे गमकन खारे खा 15% ओपन in order of merit 5% गपन ट्राइब रंगना 40% खासी जाइनचेना 40% आजक्रंगना खारे खा yang eni bona simang आंनि समय रिक्रुटमेंट खानि रिजल्ट गमक को कोति निबो नंगनि सेक्रेटारिएट ना Directorate na kaga parang ko gamak ko nirbo. Oni gaman iya ko dakachi mayong inga. Dalo mandirang ko dengtang mancha antang tani gisepo jab dolgani dolgatamni gisepo suspicious watinga. Maybe agri katchenga. It is going to create, a kind of discord among our own communities. Yar mania sel. Yara sorkari ko chalai ke parang. Niyama pangchaki justice kon jani gaman. That means it is an injustice. Gensalo injustice ko na rute with complete impunity you allow injustice to go on, then what happens? Uno de manderang tentang macam sistem ko bebera giza sistem ni kosa ko cakata sistem ni against so ya uni gemensan ceng cengobas kangba tentang obosaran kwan ceng cagronga ha lawlessness tentang manderang ni kaanangi brangarang kwan ceng nekaha awuli dakarang ko nekaha cukuci de cengada awuli dakania kana awuli rang niba kana uni macirbo uni gemensa ya gemak ko nekerke itu ongjai ngaha nga ya state dongnan anggen anga ya state 동에 나시만 박사 구멍에 만들랑 박사 구멍에 야코나 맛나 감카나는 게 어느 그러면 anga saksan디 그때 감카나만 저완디 만들랑 박사 구멍에 야코 주소 같나 만겐 양아 동에 라켄과 블랙ken과 감칸쿠게
Competition the present incumbent was now Congress party bisongni gamak campaign ka anyo bisong activities ko nakatken sumang ode bisong de one NPP ne jeng ta sa kam kaya so basically economic rong thali agan gen sumang ode dalo congress ni candidate NPP ko chiatna facilitate ka pa ongenga oni geman in short agan namang ode NPP ni demi candidate nomba mam golani dongsa oni geman manderang anchanga chka songni manderang jerangan syok na ka parang ma bisong nambat yako nami gambar ko cetchang pelam puldu chanci botrang kon gen yang bebera aroba chka songni manderang yan pak chance ko nangnek chokmotinga aro chance ko kaingon next option de TMC ni candidate nagri dongja ya dol nagri dongja oni gaman manderang masia manderang bebera bisong gamakan 증박성 개념 원액은 증가 가거나 야 일렉션을 증가 제나 가동성 티 앙나 만데라 아가나 뭐 앙아반 닥플리레 비쇼먼데 고포롱자도거나 마데라 아가나 안다가 치오네포니 서바랑 사 아가나 우코 사인 카트메나 아가타데 안데니 앙나데 아가나 니건 미치스 이니보 비아서 위바켄 마이나 안칭 방나 나가나 야 낭니 야 MP scheme gepade wo particular constituency na dengtang mancha development na chamgaman budget oniko
kham khana ungapa scheme rang mo. It's funded by a special budgetary allocation, which is utilized for a given constituency in as far as the Lok Sabha is concerned. When gaman dalo anthangni responsibility dongjao den dago de MP ra mai kham ko khainga. Anthangni MP scheme gaba MP lab nya ganane MP lab local area development. Ini ortho de MP sakantini constituency local area development na chamgaman thangkha iko sawa recommend kha disi rang chi singin ibo na song interview rabo mo unude na simang uigen kakhet ma thola onegman wade it's nothing but the shrugging of responsibility anthani bal boja ko chilna uijain dakeng ma chilna jain dakeng ma aram ngi mandirang althuri report onani gman thusi jpe dongi ma iko de bisong chi so yegen talking about the immediate as to where one applies for the citizenship. One may apply for citizenship in Assam, one may apply for citizenship in West Bengal or other parts of the state where the Sikh student provision is not there. Economic, which is connected to various other livelihood activities of people, will make people to move from one place to another. Therefore, if something happens in Assam, if Assam's demography is affected because of this provision, then what happens is that the neighboring states, not only Meghalaya, all the neighboring states will get affected, including your Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura. All the states will get affected. So this is nothing but to only say that, well, don't be worried, because we are allowing this, the application to be accepted only in those states. But then it will definitely have ramification in all the states across the country.
Competition the present incumbent was now Congress Party bisongni gamak campaign ka anyo bisongni activities ko nakatken sumangode bisong de one NPP ne jeng ta sa kam kaya. So basically economic rong thali agan gen sumangode dalo Congress ni candidate NPP ko chiatna facilitate kagapa pongenga unigaman in short agan namangode NPP ni demi candidate numba mam golani dongja unigaman manderang ansinga chka songni manderang jerangan syok na parang ma bisong nambat yako nami gamba ko chetchangchang plan puldu chanchi botrang khon gen yang bebera aroba chka songni manderang yanpak chance ko nangnak chokmotinga aro chance ko kaingon next option de TMC ni candidate nagri dongja ya dol nagri dongja unigaman manderang masia manderang bebera bisong gemakan 증박성 개념 원래는 증가 가거나 야 election 증가 체나 가동시 our leader Dr. Mukul has talked about different issues to be taken up during this election vis-a-vis the lack of governance by the present incumbent. However, the present MP, the incumbent MP representing Chura parliamentary seat, it is visible and people, we cannot forget that the fact that she, while campaigning, gave assurance that she would object the passing of CAB, the bill. But however, after getting elected, when he participated in the parliament, the Lok Sabha, she supported and ultimately voted to make it passed in the Lok Sabha. That means, what does it mean? That means the people of the region, the people of the state of Meghalaya and this part of the state has been betrayed by the present incumbent MP. And now, as our leader has already referred to, there are lots of alleged rampant corruption in all fronts and lack of opportunity to the youths. The youths are running from pillar to post in search of jobs. Jobs are not being created and lots of other things. So this time the mood of the people of Garo Hills are different. The wind of change is blowing across Garo Hills, and because of the lack of governance and also the inefficiency of the present incumbent MP to protect the interest of the people of the Garo Hills, people are going to reject the candidature of NPP this time. So we are confident that people are with us, and the people, the electors of our Jura constituency will be the better judge to give the verdict on the 19th of April, and that will be published on the 4th of June.
It has filed the nomination paper today, and the battle is on, and we'll march ahead. And I'm sure other candidates have also filed. Quite a number of candidates have filed. From the TMC Meghalaya, we have initially intended to give fruition to the discussion that was part of the negotiation and consultation in the India bloc. That didn't happen. That's the reason why we have the candidate. However, we have decided to put up only one candidate in respect of Meghalaya, only for the Tura parliamentary seat. And we are very, very confident that people are with us and will sail through in the election.
What issues is you actually taking on this government in your campaigning?
I think you are aware of number of issues, diverse issues. You understand what's happening all across the nation, and again at the same time what's happening in the northeast and what's happening in the state of Meghalaya. It's a question of lack of governance, and it's a question of alleged irregularities in respect of implementation of all the programs, wherein all the parties other than TMCs are directly or indirectly involved. In other words, if you are looking at the issues of allegation pertaining to irregularities in the matter of implementation of various programs, including the state's own plan, state plan program, and the Government of India sponsored programs. You have the center sector program, you have the center sponsored program, you have the externally aided project programs. So all the implementation of these programs, if one goes to the ground zero and see from the ground zero by themselves, then you are aware of the allegations of irregularities in the whole implementation of the programs. Now, there are issues of problem pertaining to the issues of employment. The unemployment problem has been one of the major issues. Promises have been made by all the parties who are in the government, but you see for yourself what's the reality. Then the issues of various contentious issues which are pending to be resolved, and the contentious issues which were bulldozed by the respective parties who are in the present dispensation of governance are the main issues, be it the CAA, be it the issues of lawlessness, be it the issues of alleged corruptions. Now, if you talk about the issues of lawlessness, you are seeing what is happening in different parts of the state. You are aware of the number of IED blasts that is taking place in the state. We must remember and appreciate the fact that we were able to restore peace in spite of the fact that the state was confronted by major challenges pertaining to law and order situation. But then, with the collective resolve of the people and the then government, we have been able to restore peace. Today, the sustainability of this peace is in question. Today, you have the issues of government not being able to look after the resources which is required to sustain the various institutions, particularly the GHCDC. You will appreciate the fact that the people of the state is benefited by the provision of the 6th schedule of the Constitution of India. But today, when the autonomous district councils are not being able to pay the salaries, not only for the members of the district council, but even for the employees, that means you can easily understand what is the state of affairs in respect of governance. This is a misgiving. Okay. Now, how is it that the CAA will not affect any state? After after attaining or obtaining the citizenship by any person who will be considered eligible to have the citizenship under the provision of this particular act, what is going to happen? The overall demography of the region will be affected, because once you are a citizen, you cannot prevent him from entering. That is how it is going to operate. So we